Don't buy the whispering box.
The antique shop held a dusty silence, broken only by the creak of the floorboards under Amelia's hesitant steps. Drawn by a faded newspaper clipping about a whispering box, she navigated the maze of forgotten treasures. Tucked in a shadowed corner, it sat, a wooden box intricately carved with swirling patterns. A brass keyhole gaped on its front. Intrigued, Amelia found a tarnished key amongst a jumble of trinkets on the counter. The shopkeeper, a man with rheumy eyes and a smile that didn't reach them, shrugged when she inquired about the box. "Just an old thing," he muttered, his voice raspy. Back home, Amelia cleaned the box. As she polished the keyhole, a shiver ran down her spine. A cold breeze seemed to emanate from the box. Taking a deep breath, she inserted the key. A chilling click echoed through the room, and the lid creaked open. Inside, nestled in velvet, lay a seashell, its surface impossibly smooth. Curiosity burning, Amelia picked it up. A voice, barely a whisper at first, filled her head. It spoke of forgotten memories, of a life she didn't recognize, a life of storms and salt-laced air, a life that ended tragically at sea. The whispers grew clearer with each passing day, weaving a tale of a young sailor named Edward, lost in a shipwreck. He spoke of a betrayal, of a storm conjured by a rival captain wielding dark magic. The voice pleaded with Amelia, a desperate plea for revenge. Amelia, at first hesitant, found herself drawn in. Edward's story resonated within her. She began researching the shipwreck, the dates uncannily matching her own birthday. A chilling realization dawned. Edward was a past life, a forgotten part of her soul. Fueled by a newfound purpose, Amelia delved into the world of the occult. She performed rituals fueled by Edward's fading whispers, seeking a way to enact his revenge. The shop owner, ever lurking on the fringes, supplied her with cryptic texts and strange ingredients. As the rituals progressed, the whispers turned frantic. The air hung heavy, the room filled with an unsettling hum. The once smooth seashell began to crack, revealing a swirling vortex within. One night, during a particularly potent ritual, the vortex pulsed, and a figure stepped through. Edward, his spectral form a reflection of the man he was, vengeance etched on his face. Amelia, filled with a sense of accomplishment, watched as Edward materialized. But something was wrong. His eyes, glowing an unnatural green, flicked to her. "Thank you," he rasped, his voice no longer that of the lost sailor, but of the malevolent captain from his story. He lunged at Amelia, laughter echoing as the brass key, now burning hot, clattered from her hand. The box, no longer a receptacle for Edward's plea, pulsed with a dark energy. Edward, or rather the captain inhabiting his form, reached for Amelia, his spectral touch promising oblivion. In that moment, filled with a horrifying understanding, Amelia realized she hadn't freed Edward, she'd been tricked. The box, not a vessel for a lost soul, was a prison for a vengeful spirit. The Edward she'd spoken to was just bait, a way to lure someone into freeing the true horror within. The last thing Amelia saw before the darkness consumed her was the chilling smile on the captain's face, the seashell in his grasp pulsating with a malevolent light. The whispers, once mournful, now held a triumphant glee. The shop owner, a knowing smirk playing on his lips, vanished into the night, leaving behind only the chilling hum of the now empty box, a beacon for another unsuspecting soul.